Hi guys, so a couple of you asked me to make a video about materials that I use. And so I decided to just make a series of videos, short ones, that show what I use to create my art, or just a general setup for creating art. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you where I do most of my work, which is painting, drawing, and even these videos. Okay, so where I have my setup is actually a sunroom, which is the reason that I have, if you see the TV back there, and it's all windows all around. This is why I have that black sheet behind it. I went ahead and purchased an entire setup, but you don't really need this. Before I had that fancy setup, I actually had just this divider here that was gifted to me by a friend. And then I put another sheet right there to cover a lot of the sun, because I prefer to have this light right here as my main light. And then if you notice here, I have a ring light. I bought this little cart here a few years back. You notice the tape there. Easel that was gifted to me by my nephew. Thank you, Josh. I have kind of, got these clips here for various reasons. You need lots of clips. If you're an artist, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. I have two types of palettes, okay? I have this one right here, the glass one, which is very, very handy, and I keep it on a small table that we got at Pier 1. And I also have this wooden palette. But yeah, that's a basic setup, guys. This is usually where I draw as well, not only paint. I like to use the easel for drawing as well. Okay, so here is where I have my setup for drawing. I use it for digital drawing and just to study or do quick sketches here. I don't really like to draw on the table, especially if it's flat. This one's on an incline, if you notice. It's an actual drawing table, but I don't like to use them because my perspective, or the view from my brain, my eyes, and my hand are completely different. And so my drawings come out warped. So I'd like to use instead the easel, like I said earlier, with a clipboard. So let me show you some of the stuff that I made. All right, so I made this, if you notice, this little stand here that you can use to clamp lights like this. So if you don't have a fancy one like this, you can actually get this for very cheap at Home Depot with a regular bulb, or you can put an LED bulb in there now, and they're brighter. But yeah, I made this, so I'll make a video also on how to make this stand where you can put mirrors or whatever you need for it. All right. Okay, so for my reference photos that I'm doing the painting there. I have my reference photo here. I just used some chip clips on a cardboard that I cut out for the same size. And I actually mounted it onto this thing that I bought many years ago that I didn't even use. It was supposed to be for an iPad so you can read in bed, or for a Kindle or whatever, and I never used it. But what I did is I put a CD, an old CD, and taped the cardboard to it, and it just holds this in place really well. Yeah, that's simple. For this, that sits overhead, and so I can look from where I'm sitting up. I made this, if you notice, here's some more chip clips, art clips. But I made this out of cardboard, duct tape, put some Velcro back here in the back so that it could hold. But that's it, guys. Yeah, it was very cheap. I took that same cardboard from the same cardboard box and made that. I have a little reference that I can put there with clips as well. But quite honestly, guys, you don't need anything fancy. I have some fancy stuff, and some other stuff I just kind of made myself. All you need is your kitchen table and a light, and even some printer paper, or even from your notebook. Lined paper is perfect for drawing as well, or just doing sketches. Keep a sketchbook that way. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I will be posting more regarding how I do my setup and how I draw. Please remember to subscribe down below, and remember to hit that little bell, okay? Thank you guys again. Peace.